So Sean Edwards has got to beat Kuba off the line. Lights on for round 6 of the Porsche Mobile 1 Supercup 2013 at Spa-Francorchamps. Lights out, away we go. Good start by Gimazak. Sean Edwards pulls across to beat Beckler to the first corner. Beckler is still there though, on the inside line and round the outside. A big lunge from Bleekemolen, and he's lost so much ground. Ammermüller's going to get him. Stanaway a little bit wide on the grass strip there, on the green strip on the outside of La Source, but he manages to slot back into about 9th position as they run down to the first corner. Through Eau Rouge, sorry, for the first time. Through Eau Rouge and up Radillon. Fantastic into position. Nobody having a cropper of an incident on the run through the first couple of corners, and Kuba Gimazak has the lead with Beckler in 2nd place and Robert Lucas looking to try and make his impression. Ammermüller running around the outside, a little bit of contact on the way into Lake Coombe, and again, and Ammermüller hops over the curbs, and that's going to make Robert Lucas a very frustrated boy.
Yeah, was that Bleekemolen or Ammermüller? I couldn't quite see, but nevertheless, it is Gimazak who started well. The Porsche Junior driver, Klaus Bachler, doing a very good job at the start. Now, he's into a strong second. Sean Edwards with his work cut out. That's Bleekemolen, and as we have somebody else at the back going...
Yeah, that's Martin Ragenschur, I think, going off.
Yeah, grass cutting. That's not what you want to be doing on the exit of Ravage. Down to Pouon, double apex left-hander.
We did need 3 wide in the back of the field on the way into Pouon. One of the toughest corners in the world, let alone Spa, in terms of its technical difficulty. And 3 men wanting to get there first. No surprises there, as offline goes Sivienski in the 11 car, desperately trying to hold on to his position. But up at the front, as you say, Tom, it's going to be very tough for Sean Edwards now, down in 3rd position, and it's all about momentum in the first couple of laps.
Well, it is about securing a good opening lap, really, in Porsche Supercup. It doesn't lend itself terribly well to much passing once we are through the opening stages, and so these drivers fighting hard whilst the tyres are cold, whilst the track's green for track position. And well, Gimazak's checking out. Bachler, no answer at the moment, and he'll fall back into the clutches of Sean Edwards. That is Michael Christiansen in 4th, and then we look further down, and Richie Stanaway's had a difficult first lap. He's dropped behind Nicky Thiem and Estra. That's Thiem behind Ammermüller in the white bonnet and the black bumpers. And that's Stanaway going defensive. Who's he defending from? I can't quite see now.
That's the 18, that is Jeroen Mul. He's defending 10th position at the moment. He got a little bit crossed up, but he gets the exit nicely. Jeroen Mul may sense an opportunity to snatch 10th place off him here, so a bit of a disappointment for Stanway off the line from 8th down to 10th. Is he going to be able to hold this inside line? They're going for it through Eau Rouge, and single-seaters is one thing. In Porsches, it's quite another. And what a brave moment from Jeroen Mul. He decided, no, I'm going for it. And now we've got a real squabble down the Kemmel Straight as Richie Stanaway falls to the back of this little train with Christian Engelhardt moving up alongside Ben Barker, and it looks like Venet in there as well. Venet trying to get the inside of Barker. Barker runs wide, and Engelhardt has got Stanaway right on his tail. Venet, massive side! How on earth did he save that? How on earth?
How has he kept that? For all my money in China, I would have said that Jean-Carl Venet...
Oh, Stanaway on the inside of Engelhardt, and he's nerfed him wide. There wasn't quite enough room to make the move.
Yeah, wasn't quite alongside, was he, Richie Stanaway? So he's just got his nose in there. Nevertheless, Engelhardt was defending robustly. It'd be interesting to see a replay of that. I was marvelling over Jean-Carl Venet's car control, because Lecombe, through the direction change, that was mighty close to being off in the barrier.
I just don't get how he did that. Now here's a look at the start again, Tom.
Well, I'm just looking at the front. That's Edwards having to go defensive very early. Bachler, it's such a short run down into turn 1. Bachler made a sufficiently good start from the dirty side of the track to maintain his position, get up the inside. And then that was Bleekemolen, and I'm looking at Christiansen and Lucas Christiansen. So the top 4 get through. And then that's Lucas now battling with Bleekemolen.
Yes,
and then
it's Bleekemolen.
Ammermüller And I think that's Nicky Team.
Yes, it is Team. So in the number 2, he managed to get away.
In there as well.
Yeah, he managed to get away ahead of Estra. Now this is on board with Harberts, the Dutchman. We saw one of the cars stalling. I think that might have been Marcus Poma who stalled it on the grid, but this is how tight it is into La Source. It's even tougher in a Porsche to a certain extent than it is in a single-seater through the first corner. Well, you've really got to, you've got nowhere to go, really. It's
such a short run, so the cars don't really spread out much down into turn 1, and so everyone's very closely matched, and it only takes one small mistake, and that's robust contact there on the exit of Rivage.
So that was what put Ragginger wide. It was contact, not his own error.